Hello everyone and welcome to Double Bay. We are back, and after all we successfully set up all this initial structure for our city, which again we will change that later on. This is just a way for us to kickstart things, but we are not looking into this area right now. We might do a few more things in here. Like for example, let's just increase the size of we have new roads, by the way, which is great. Was waiting for that. But we can just increase the size of our residential in here, which will help us with the money, because we will spend a lot of the money that we have right now into a new highway intersection, which is our goal for today. And I'll go into not very, but in a lot of details for that junction that we will build. But let's go in there, let's leave it running, and let's make it then just happy for the moment. And we will go back into this area around here. So at the moment, this is just the only way in and out of the city. And as we discussed last week, this is not very good because we don't have many connections. So I want to bring one connection to this side, another one to this side. And the first way that we will start going that direction is to actually add an interchange in here. Now, this will also allow me to use some of the farming areas that we have in here. And let me show you where that is in here. So as you can see, these yellow colors here are all fertile lands for farming. The green ones, which are those, are the forest areas, these actually, in here. And the blue ones are ore and the black ones are oil. So we have plenty of resource here to work with, and we'll soon start working on the farming. But before we get there, we need some new roads. So this building, I'm afraid it's going to have to go, because this is exactly where the interchange will be. So let's take a look at this. I don't know if I can get that somewhere else. I don't think I want to move that somewhere else, to be honest. I think this would make sense. Let me see. We could like move it somewhere around here, but I don't think I want that. I think for this one, we will just go through it. I think we have other buildings in here, abandoned industrial buildings, and I think that's enough. We don't need more. So let's start. How do we start this? I'll probably demolish all that we have here. I'll remove those roads because we are not using it. I'll remove this building. Remove those rocks. I don't know why. Ask me if I want to do that. Yes, I want. Thank you. And I'll probably remove all the trees in there as well. Now, I think we had like a brush that I can remove all that. Let me take a look. So I go in here. There we go. Just so you get the brush size that you want, and right click on it, and this will remove all those trees. So that's good. We did that. I will leave those. I think as soon as we put down the interchange there, some of those will go away. So the one I want to do is this, the turbine interchange. I think we need a feature in here, and these work exactly like that. If I can fit in there, I might have to remove some roads before. Let me pause the game. Let's do it. Let's try doing it from here. And might finish over there. Let's see. That's probably still too much, or actually not enough. If I go connect there, please. Here, I think I'll do it. Let's go closer. Like, by the way, this is expensive. So 106,000, half of our money just went there. And for this, we have those connections, which is just weird why it finished this way. But I guess that's okay. Let's just connect this and then we will figure that out. Here we have 2 4 lanes. So this is a 5 lane. Why did I use the asymmetrical highway? Good question. So why this is smaller than that one? Let me turn anarchy on. So yeah, that's actually wrong. Should be this one. But the size of this highway is even. I'll try this. There we go. I have no idea what the difference is there. Ah, that's the one. That's the one that we're using. All right. And then we'll connect here. I'll just do these connections so we can let the game run and we get some money, and then we can fix this. Okay, good. They all go in their lanes, and this looks quite nice. This is huge, by the way. We do have a dirty road in here, which I will get in there. So let me do something like this. Where is the midpoint there? Let's do it different. I will do it this way and that way. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. Cool. We obviously have to fix this, but that'll be done shortly. So let's start with those weird angles that we have here. Let me turn my snapping on, so that will make sure that you see this line that shows in here, that is snapping. So I get a straight line over there. And we get one there, and then I'll get another one here, and then we will start curving things around. And I might try to change this angle as well. Can I fix that slightly? Not like this, please. Like this. I think this looks a little bit better. And then they go very close together. Okay, this is done there. Let's go to the other side and do the same over here, because we also need the same thing done there. I'm just trying to leave like the nodes close together, so it's easier for me to know where they are and what I need to do. And then I think we can start kind of making an angle in there. Oh, you know what? We can go just straight ahead. And now I bring this like that. Yeah, this looks a little bit better, I believe. And okay, now they have all that access. I think we need to Are you seriously doing that? With all that's happening, that's what you want to do. Just do a U-turn. Sorry, but that's not happening anymore. So let's work on the ramps now. Let's get... let me see which one's that. I think that's the vanilla one. Yeah, that's the standard one. And I want to come from here. I might... Actually, we have 2 lanes, so let's go into 2 in there. And then we get back in here. And I'll do the same thing on the other side. We go there and we connect right here, I would say. Yeah, pretty good. Let's just turn this around. Sorry, the other way, please. And they're going all the way around there. Okay. Well, that's working now. We obviously have to fix this. This is currently wrong, but we'll get there. So let me fix the angles in there. So we have something a bit nicer. Look at that, much better. And from here, we will go all the way to the other side. And we will do the same here. Remove this. I've removed one too many over there. So these should go from here. Okay, please just go straight, thank you. And we need to turn it around. There you go. Now, what's the size that I've used here? So 8 units, and then from there, 9. Yeah, 8 and 9. Let's do the same on the other side, just so we get symmetry. 8 units there. I'll do the same thing on the other side. And then we go... Not snapping, please. Let's remove... I never remember which one is that. Road length? No. That's road guideline, of course. No, it's not. Interesting. So I guess we'll do a little bit different there. Just go with 8. There we go. Not a big problem. And I'll have this, and we'll do the same thing here. Just make sure that those angles are all aligned, as they are now. So 2 lanes here, 2 lanes there. I'll fix that in a second. Let's just see what we have on the corners there. So I'll leave it like this at the moment, which works fine for me. This one as well. I don't know why they're doing this. I really don't know what they're trying to do. They are going around to go back. So they're coming here, get on that road, and come all the way there. Okay. I'll let them do it for the moment. So we have 4 lanes in here, and then do we have a 5 lane in there? It should be 6 actually. Okay, I'll go like... I don't usually go as big as that, but I think that makes sense for us to have it in here. And I think I'll actually reduce these, slowly reducing and or increasing. So we have 6, 5, and that's actually 3, but I can't change that. And this one is 6, 5, and again 3. That should work for us in there, I believe. Hopefully this looks alright. We need to change that slightly. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. And okay, so again, this is basic lane mathematics. So we go from, we might reduce this one as well because I don't think we need 4 there. But we have 2 going out, so we'll go from 6 to 4 plus 2. That's basically how that works. Then we don't reduce it in here. So we have 3 lanes in there, 3. And we should actually go with 3 all the way. And use pick here and just upgrade that. And we go from 3 plus 2 to, we have 4 at the moment, which I will leave, but we'll come back to that. So this one should be 3 as well, and we go all the way here, and this is all 3, and we just update those, which means that we have 3 plus 2, we need 5 in here, not 6. So let's change that. 5-lane highway, and this will be 5-lane highway all the way. And this also creates for us automatically the lanes here. So these 2 lanes, they will exit the highway, and these 3 will go each one its own lane. So this is what I keep saying about, what is my traffic manager? Hold on. Houston, we have a problem. Why is that not turned on? That's quite an interesting thing. Let me change that and I'll be right back. Just so you know what I'm doing, I'm saving the game, leaving the city, and I'll reload. So just so I don't think that, yeah, where is he? What's going on? That's what's going on. I'm just trying to re-enable the traffic manager president edition, so we can actually I can show you what I'm doing and how that affects what I just did there, and also just make sure that we have everything in place. But yeah, it takes a while to reload, so sorry about that. Let me do it. So I'm currently looking into the mods that we have. Where is that? There is a lot of things here that doesn't make any sense. I'll actually show you what I'm doing, because I think you guys can learn something from it as well. So I'll just go back one step. I'm in Content Manager, Mods, and I'm looking for the Traffic Manager President Edition. This one I want them there. Where is that? It should be coming. There we go. Oh, it's because I changed for the labs version. Okay, I think Traffic Manager, we have to change options in game. So let's just take a look. Where is that? This one. I think I'm blind, I can't see it. Okay, let's go back in game and take a look. So it's enabled there. Let me load a game and we will be back. I'll grab some water while we load the game. I think we have an issue. What the heck? What is that? That didn't work. So again, I'll be right back and I will see what happened there. Okay, we are back and this is working out. Sorry about the issue earlier on. So let's take a look at the traffic manager in here. So I always change a few things in there, and simulation is very high, so it's correctly applied. Gameplay, whole city, individual driving styles, disable despawning, which I explained on my tutorial about despawning, but this just means that we are playing the hard mode. So dynamic lane selection, I usually leave around here. More realistic parking, it's okay. And prevent unnecessary transfers at public transport station. And I think everything else I just leave as is. So, okay, now we have our traffic manager working back again, and I can actually show you what I mean by these lanes here going straight out and these ones going straight ahead, and we don't have to change anything. So if you remember, when you click on this, you in theory would do something like this. But when you set up the lane mathematics correctly, you don't actually need to do any of that because this is automatically set up. So it's just easier, it's less cluttered, and I think it's just nicer that you have this like that. So yeah, I hope this makes sense. So we then have 5 lanes here, 3 in 2, and then 2 lanes here, 1 going out, 1 going straight, and the same thing here. When we get in though, we want them going in their own lanes, otherwise they'll cross each other's way. So that's the only thing that I would suggest when they get in. Otherwise they'll come from this lane here and try to cross that lane, and we don't want that. So when they get out from the words are hard. So when they get out from the outside road into the highway, that's when you want to use that, which we will do the same thing in here. So this one and this one. And I just noticed that I forgot to get this back to 163, so it's a little bit brighter and we can see what's going on. So that's good. So we have 3 into 5. Then we have to update this road actually because that's wrong. So let's redo it. 5 lane. And that's a very small node there, which I don't like, but we'll fix that very soon. There you go. I think we can leave it there. I won't do it all the way because I don't think we need 5 lanes in there. I think we have enough here with 4, and we can go down to 5 and then down to 4. That'd be all right. So what I want to do in here is actually, let me pause this and I'll remove this. Forgot to pause, and I'll redo that connection. So this one, I'll get this just so I can break that. And that's looking a little bit better. And obviously we want a nice curve in there, if that works. Good and good. And now we just fix this connection here. Now they go each one in their own lane. So much better. This one I won't bother, but that'll be all right. So this is all done, and I think we now have our interchange here. We are getting money while we do that, so it's all good. Now, one of the things that I want to do more in this series is to actually use some more of the marking tools. But before I get into that, I just want to say hi to everyone in the chat at the moment, which I've been ignoring while I was trying to fix some issues with my traffic manager mod. So hello to Josh, hello to Adrian, welcome to the live stream. And yeah, that's a good way for you to see how I play the CS. Yeah, I hope the screen is not too dark anymore, Adrian. I'm sorry for that. I ignore one of the settings when I join the game, but this should be all right now. But yeah, let's work with the intersection marking tool to make this look a little bit better. So the way we do it, we select the junction, you select one node and the other, and then we have a line in there. Easy as that. You can control the points, so it actually joins with the lines in the highway by holding control and then moving it around. Yeah, I just used the wrong one there. Should be a solid one. I think the color is actually all right. And then we will have a dashed line there, dashed line there. And for this one, we actually have a solid line here. And again, let's fix the position there. And another solid line in here. And a dashed one there. For this one, I'll just move it slightly so it connects. And there we go. So now the line spacing, we can fix that as well, I believe. Let's go back to the line and let's look into this one. So dash length, I think that's the one. Yeah. Let's see something like that. 1.4. I think that look actually good. The spacing between them, I think we might need a little bit more in there. I use 1.8, and I believe we can save that as a template actually. Yeah, let's save as a template and dotted lines. There we go. And then when we select the other lines now, I can just apply a template and then it changes automatically. Yay, as easy as that. So you can see that this looks a lot better than this one already. So if I close this and maybe this as well, this is looking much better. And I like to do this because it looks more realistic as well. But let's finish that. There is another tool that you can use here that helps a little bit with the look between this. But let's do another one in there. And I want a solid line. And now we use a filler. So the way you do the filler is basically you select the points you want. Why are you not doing it? Probably because I clicked on something else. Yeah. So I have to press Alt and select all these points here. Let's go there and let's go there. There you go. And then it does it like so, because no one will drive in there. And I think that's how we use it. So you can do some change here. You can change stripes, you can use a grid, we can use a chevron, and you can do solid. Although I like the solid one, I think we will use chevron or stripes. Let's go with chevron. And there we go. Looks much better. And look at that. This looks a lot better. And we do the same thing on the other side of the road here. So I'll quickly do that, not quickly. And I'll do the straight lines first. If I hold shift, they'll draw the straight line straight away. And then we do the dotted lines like so. And I'll do one more in here. I think I'm missing it there, but I'll do it in a second. So we can, again, we can apply the templates that we created there. So we don't have to change every single one manually. And we can add a filler in this area around here. So we have the chevron and we turn that around like this and it looks much better. And I'll do the same for that one just to fix that, that look in there. So I need another line that goes from here to there. And the filler should actually have to remove it and redo. Just so we have this curve. And here we go. And we do the same thing. We go with chevron and we turn that around until we get the right angle in there. Okay, that's very good. Now I forgot to change this, so let's move that around a little bit. Let me go a little bit closer so I can see what I'm doing. This one, I'll probably do the same. And the good thing about this is that it will change like the whole thing. You don't need to do much more than that. And there we go. I think as soon as you learn how to do it, things will get like quicker and quicker. So this looks much better. Now I'm quite happy with that. And so let's go into this junction. And we'll go there, we'll go there, we'll go there, there. And I'll do the same here. And now let's go just closer so I can connect this on the right place. This one is okay, this one is wrong. And this one could be helped a little bit. And there we go. So this should be a little bit better. And now we do the same thing here. We go into fillers, press Alt, connect it there, there, and there. And change from stripes to chevron, turn that. By the way, you can change the angle, you can change the width of the lines, you can change the steps, the color. So you can basically make it look the way you want. And I'm quite happy with the current colors and setup that we have in there. And we do the same for this one. So there we go, there we go, there we go. I think like sometimes you guys see the edit video and you think, oh, this is quite easy to do, this is pretty fast to do. And when you actually watch the whole thing without any editing or any cuts, then you realize how much detail you actually have to go through to make this all work. But I think like it's all worth it. If you put the time on it, it will actually look really, really cool. So I highly recommend you actually spending the time to do some of these because it makes a difference. It really does. Look at that. Much, much better. So it just feels that the color here is a little bit off. I think that'll be all right. Yeah. It will vanish from a certain point of view. I have a mod that can enable that for further away, and we'll get there. But I believe for now, this is more than enough. So that's it for those junctions. So let's go on the other side here where we have all these connections. And as quickly as possible, let's do the same thing here. We go there and we connect there. And now we add a filler in here, there, there. And change to chevron, turn, turn. There we go. Now let's just make sure that this matches the line there. Here, this one's all right, this one's all right. Just this one. This one is slightly off, and that was bothering me. There we go, looking pretty good. And by the way, if you move that around, like for example, let's say you move this like this will be automatically changed for you. So, which is really nice. Let's go back here and let's do everything again. So I don't think there are any secrets on how to get this done here. It's just a matter of having the patience to go through it and connecting all the dots, selecting the right options in there, and that's it. Hey Sanyu, how are you doing? Enjoying my skills in building highways and drawing on the lines on the floor? But yeah, that's pretty easy to do when you understand how that works, and it does look a lot different when you look like this. Much better than having this empty angle in there without anything on it. So yeah, I think that will be worth it. In here we will do the same thing, but obviously we will make sure that we keep the dashed lines going straight and keeping them as dashed lines as well. So let's apply the templates that we've created. So they are more spaced, they are longer, and we create a filler for this one as well. And again, we are using chevrons, we turn it around, and that's done. So just looking at these points here, again, hold Control and move it around so you can make that connect. And on the sides, same thing here. And there, look at that. And we do finally on the last one here. So I'll start with the solid lines, making sure that we get all the external lines in there. This one I got it wrong, so that's the dashed one, this one, and this one. And then we just change again, apply our template so it looks as it should. And almost forgot, let's add the filler. And before they come out with this intersection marking tool, you had to do it by placing the calls and changing the format of the call. And every time you change the road, everything will change as well with that. And that was a nightmare. And now it's like much easier and much faster. Everything that I did here will probably take like 45 minutes, more or less, to just finish those junctions and make sure that they are all aligned and looking good. So look at that, all that there. Now, when you look at this, you can see all the markings. This looks a lot more real than it did before. And that is done. I could also do it here. I might just do it so you can see. I'll do just the external ones for this, just so we have a continuous line there as they are changing lengths. I don't know if I will come with this one here and then this one. Let me do everything. Let's do it properly. Let's get this one there, this one here, this one here, and this one there. And then we apply our templates. And our life is a lot easier. So this lane finishes and they have to merge. So that's how it works. And on this side, that'll be basically the same. So we'll do this one and this one will end the line there. Oh, hold on. I'm doing something wrong there. This one we have actually one extra lane there. So let's keep this one going. Let's keep this one going. This one going in there. And I think that'll be all right like this, as it all should be. So there we go, the last one. Let's apply the dotted line and there you go. But I think this is actually wrong. We should have more space there and a longer dash for this road. I think this looks a little bit better. So let's call it dotted lines. What is this? 5 lanes. 5 lane highway. And then we go back to the lines and we apply to the other ones. And we'll see if that looks better. Yeah, it does look better. Kind of. I don't know if I like it. I think I prefer the other one. Sorry about that. I know that I'm going back and forth, but that's how it goes. You need to see what looks good and what's not. Sometimes it doesn't look good, and you have to go back and fix. But let's just make it right there, and this one right here. I did a lot and kept it on the same place. Yeah, that's better. So we add an extra lane in there. In this one, we finish one in there. Okay, that's done. That's done. And we could go in here, but we don't have anything there on the sides yet. So this will stop right there. And how are we doing with time? I think we do have almost 1 hour gone. So I might just do a little bit extra on this side here. So what I'll do is we have a 3-lane in the middle, right? 3-lane on this side, 3-lane on that side. So I'll just make sure that we can extend that. Let's pick that one and re-enable snapping and all that stuff. And let's move a heads. So let's go 20, and on the way back 20 more. I'll have to remove this. Sorry if we're making a U-turn here, you were not anymore. And let's do the 8 units we had before. So this one and 9 there. For this one, we are doing 8 units there and 9 over there. Now going the other way, please, and let's make this a nice junction. There we go. And basically what we have to do here is again the same thing. So let's try to go as fast as we can. We're all connected there. I'll do the same thing here. And this one. Now we work on the fillers. In there. Change to chevron. Turn, turn. And there we go. Now we do the same for this one on the side. Fillers. There, there, there. Chevron, turn, turn. Cool. Now, again, let's make sure that the lines align. So I don't get my OCD active. And this one still missing a little bit. That one is okay. On these sides, yeah, we do have this one. This one. And those. Okay, so this will go in here. This will go there. Okay, we are almost done. And here we go. Connections there. Connections there. Oh, there is something wrong here. We do have 3, 2, and have 3 here. That should be 5. Okay. Let's change that, I guess. And what I'll do, I'll just get this a little bit further away so we have enough space there to work with. And let's go back to that. That's the only time you will lose your connections, when you actually replace the road. Other than that, that will always work. And we go there, we go there, we apply our templates, that one, and we add our filler. So here, there, chevron, turn, turn. And we will need to go closer to fix this. And this one's right, this one is slightly off. Yeah, so good now. And we go on this side. Let's go with the straight lines first because it's easier for me to go back and just change the templates on these ones. Like this. Because they are shown in the order you create them, so that makes it a little bit easier to just select that. And we go here. Those stripes look pretty good. But let's use chevrons. And again, let's go closer and just move it. This one's right, this one's wrong. We connect there and we connect here. Cool, there we go. Now we have all our junctions sorted and this is looking pretty good. Now, for this episode, we will just work on this junction, which is more than enough. And for the next episode, we will work on the farming. I'll probably extend this highway all the way around here so we can create farming area in here. So let's actually, let me do that right now. We go there and we go here. I'm at the corner of the map, so I can't actually go all the way there to draw the line. And here we go down and do this. Okay, that will do. At least we know where our farming area will be. So let's rename this for farming area and then we name that later on. And you guys can give me some nice tips for the name there. And then obviously we'll have another junction somewhere in here. And I don't know if we go straight or if we will go around here. So we have all that area empty, but we will figure out in the next episodes. But now I just want to see how this is looking. Oh, this is actually bad because we have a big issue with garbage and everyone is sick. Oh no. Should have paid more attention to that. Let's do what do we do here? How much does it cost us? This one 4,160 per week. This one I don't know how much it costs because it doesn't show, so let's use that. This is the one that I usually use in my cities, and the reason why I like to use it, it's because it has a pretty big capacity for trucks, so it has 42 trucks in there. It gives you some power output. It has a high processing rate as well and a high reserve rate. So It's both incinerator and recycling all in one. And it also increases the efficiency of your trucks and your radius and double the garbage capacity. So yeah, that's why I like it. And well, they're finally going around and getting all the garbage sorted because I wasn't really paying attention to this area. But yeah, this should be fixed soon now. And I just pressed the wrong button there. I want the speed button because I just want to see this all going away because that's pleasing to see all that. Okay, so we are in need of more commercial at the moment. And I don't know if we actually need to do that in here because everything that I want to do is already done. What's going on in there? Is this full? Oh, that's the first time I managed to see this full. It's because like the city was so full of garbage that we managed to fill it to capacity. But you see that this will go down because it's processing the garbage there. So not a big issue. This will be sorted. What is that? There was a symbol that I haven't seen before. I think that's the one. Citizens are sick. Yeah, that's because the garbage. But I think we do have medical in there. I will add another one on this side. So let's use the modern one. I'll get in here. That should be all right. And they'll have a place to go. One of the things that I didn't like that. I'll do this. Then you're sorted. Last time on our previous series, the hospitals had 0 people in there, 0 patients, but now it's working. So I'm glad that this is back to work because it was weird, like always having 0 in there. As you can see, everyone went there straight away because everyone was sick. Yeah, no wonder with all that garbage around. But yeah, disaster averted. Hopefully they are coming back. Yeah, population is growing again. We were at 4,200, by the way, and this dropped to 2,600 just because we didn't take care of our garbage situation. But I think now we will slowly get this sorted. People are starting to come back to the city, and I'm glad, as you can see, now we have a lot more demand for residential, for commercial, and more for industry that we hadn't before. So yeah, pretty happy with that. I think that'll be all right now that we've looked at, and hopefully you guys enjoy this. So again, what we did today was mainly working on this big interchange that we have here, and we extend that way so we can start building in that. But for the moment, we focus on getting all our markings here because this looks pretty cool. Like I really like putting down those markings in the right place. But yeah, this is looking pretty nice. We have it in here as well, and we have it in there. There we go. I have to fix the distance that you can see it because otherwise it doesn't look so good, and I want that to be seen from far above, like here. But yeah, I think this looks pretty nice, and this interchange will be a feature in our city because we will connect every single site here. So this will give access to the bay in there. This will give access to our new farming area that we'll build on our next episode. And this will continue making sure that we connect to another city on the right side, and we'll do the same on the left. So going outside of the map to have another two connections there, and this will provide us with more people coming into the city, and especially in our commercial districts, which we'll have somewhere around here. So as I mentioned before, the plan is to build a nice little, not little, that'll be quite big, but a commercial area with some leisure and tourism across the bay here. But yeah, that'll be something for another episode. This is working, so I won't bother with that. The garbage situation, I think this is all good. Yeah, as you can see, they are all blue, which means that this will start to go down a lot more. That symbol will go away. So, and our health is much better as well. So yeah, getting there, guys, getting there. So I really hope you enjoy this, and I'll leave you with the view of this really nice turbine interchange, because I quite like the shape of this and it looks pretty cool as well. And I like this one that is very spread out and is not so compact. So I really enjoy that. So again, if you enjoy it, please leave a like. Don't forget to leave some comments. I just want to say again, thanks for Josh, 185, Adrian, and Sanil that joined the live stream and left some nice comments there. And hopefully I did all your suggestions, like for example the screen was too dark. That was mainly my fault because I forgot to do some changes in the... Hold on, I just saw one thing and that is bothering me. But I forgot to do some changes in the color scheme here, which was affecting the color of the game. So that's all resolved now, and I just don't know why these trees keep popping on the wrong place in the middle of the road. But yeah, I think this is all right now. This one is not in the right place, so please go there. You go somewhere there, and you go somewhere there as well. This one, that's a pretty nice tree, and I want to leave it in the middle. This one can go in there. This one there. And yeah, I don't know why this is happening. It's been happening since our previous episode, but I didn't find what was causing the issue. I thought I had like anarchy on, but I don't. As you can see, anarchy is off. So not really sure what happened there. If you know the answer for that, please let me know. I really appreciate. But for the moment, that's all that I have for you guys. So let me see if I can, yeah, there we go. And I'll probably have to fix this as well. Maybe in there, this one is right in the middle. Can I get it in there? I think if I do Shift P. No. Look, now I have 3 Anakion, and select all these, please. Thank you. Yeah, it's not showing for some reason. Okay, now the anarchy is working, which makes my life a little bit easier. But yeah, this goes there, this goes there. Anything else? These ones, this one will go a little bit further. Yeah, I think we are all good now. I can't see any other tree that's in the middle of the way, except this one and that one. And here. We do have another one in there. I can't pick that one up. I'll leave it. Remove that one and okay, I'm happy with this. And we are I can't finish this episode. I have to fix all that. Done. We are done. Let's go back there. And I think again, thanks for watching. Thanks for all your comments and your likes. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.